My partner moved to a new city without telling me, and I found out through social media. How do you move on when someone ghosts you in real life? In the background of the photo, I saw something, the suitcase we had picked out together on a trip years ago. It was not just some last-minute decision. He had packed up our memories and moved on while I was still here, waiting for a reply. The realization hit me like a tidal wave. This was not an accident. He had planned this, maybe for weeks, maybe longer. I needed answers. The grief and anger swirling inside me demanded it. So I did what I had been too afraid to do. I called his family. My voice cracked as I asked if they knew why he had left. There was silence on the other end of the line, the kind of silence that fills a room with dread. Then his mother's voice came through, shaky and broken. He was gone. Not just moved. Gone. It turned out that he had been diagnosed with amyotrophic lateral sclerosis, or ALS. The disease had started to take his strength, his voice, his ability to live the way he wanted. He knew what was coming, and he knew that staying with me meant I would have to watch him disappear piece by piece. He could not bear to let that happen, so he chose to leave. He had been smiling in that photo because he did not want anyone, especially me, to see his pain. He moved to the new city not for a fresh start, but for treatment and care in his final days. His mother told me that he had passed away 2 days before the photo was sent to me. His friends had posted it as a tribute. I cried for hours that night, clutching an old sweater of his, wishing I could tell him that I would have stayed, that I would have held him through the hardest days. That love does not walk away when life gets difficult. It stays, it fights, it holds on, but it was too late. All I am left with now is an empty room, a suitcase I will never touch again, and the ache of knowing he thought he was protecting me when all I ever wanted was to protect him.